When drunk people create an anime.
Objection!
You guys know Evangelion?
Okay.
That one.
Yeah, very, very nice anime. Very smooth.
This show was created when those guys got shit-faced drunk. It turned out pretty good. The story goes somewhat like this. Gainax had just finished broadcasting Gurren Lagann. That's a big deal because the show was a massive success. So the whole team behind the show had the same thought.
Let's use methamphetamine.
To get f***ed up. The crew takes a trip somewhere, and eventually came the drinks. Now I'm sure the usual stuff was going on, conversations like,
Man, you start kissing your brothers in the mouth.
Love
like
you,
this.
bro! No, bro Sama. I love you. No, I love you, bro. I love you, my nigga.
What?
I made that part up. Here's the truth according to Wikipedia. The team, in a drunken stupor,
Okay, I thought this was the truth.
begins throwing ideas around. There's ideas for how to animate next time, which shows they want to work on, etc. Hiromi Wakabayashi is listening to everyone scream, and he's like, holy fuck.
I've been waiting for this.
He suggests a show inspired by American
I look like this guy now.
adult animation, stuff like South Park or Drawn Together. He'd call it Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. It would push boundaries, be offensive, and not be put into a box. They liked this idea so much, nearly all of the concepts for the show were made on this one trip. And by a miracle, the team started having fun. You could see it oozing out of the
Okay, the design is very creative.
concept art with things you'd never think of. There's little candle demons, guns made out of underwear, a pedophile priest who is in white. Who thinks of this stuff? Ideas bounced around the writing room. So much so that by the end, they had enough content for 6 seasons of the show. Of course, it ended up hilarious and insanely fun to watch, but not right away. The crew wanted Panty and Stocking to push Japan's boundaries to the upper limit, but if we exclude porn, Japan's upper
Man, I don't think Japan has boundaries with animation.
limit is like
Come on.
not super crazy. So, word on the internet is the show
I think this is one thing Japan doesn't have with animation.
didn't even perform well there. What this anime needed was freedom. In
Yes,
America,
let's shoot
our
people.
adult cartoons touch all sorts of degeneracy. If you've ever watched Super Jail, you have no doubt wondered how the fuck it's on cable. So Funimation purchases the rights to Panty and Stocking and starts working on a dub. This would end up being the greatest thing that could have happened to the show. They tell Jamie March, the writer, director, and voice actress of the show,
Wait,
to
Adam Sandler is here.
America the shit out of it. Jamie takes it upon herself to push the show as far as she can take it, and by some miracle, yet again, they begin to have fun. Funimation's new dub changed the show. It changed how the characters acted, the jokes, entire conversations, and it became something completely unique. People loved the changes, calling it an orgasm of excellence.
Oh, come on, bro. I think you're super intense with the... Oh my god. You can use another words, you know? The dictionary has a lot of words. You don't need to use this
Best
extreme... Oh my god. Imagine doing this. You watching anime, the animation is so good that you have orgasms of excellency. Oh my god.
May of 2010.
Like, not a new... I think even a unicorn can't do this to you.
This shit is awful. Panty and Stocking is an anime that relies on swears, penis jokes, and violence as its selling point. This
Awesome.
anime offends me. Not a single thing about it didn't offend me. It's possible Funimation went too far with this anime, but too far is what I'm all about, baby. What's in this
Yes,
show?
let's go.
Why do so many people like it? Why do people hate it? To find these answers, we're gonna have... The intro is completely unbefitting of 2010. I was blown away by the little title cards, the expressive animation, and sweeping shots of the city.
You remember Soul Eater?
Holy fucking shit!
Then I met Panty. Panty is what we would call a good old-fashioned whore, and also our main character. Then there's Stocking. They're both sisters and angels who were kicked out of heaven. As punishment, they're sent to Earth to take out
I don't know why. I'm more afraid of the second girl. I don't know.
evil
The one who's eating cake is more dangerous.
ghosts in exchange for god tokens. Today's target, a ghost
Like, you can fuck 1,000 men, but eating candy like this, it's scary.
made out of poopy. Hey! The show's gonna get me demonetized, I swear to God. We're not done meeting the main characters, though. The best one's name is Chuck.
Ugh.
They fucking killed Chuck. And finally, Garterbelt. Garterbelt is a
Wait,
special
they killed the dog.
case, as he's a black guy voice acted by a white guy who's also Vegeta, who's written by a Japanese guy. He also has some of the best dialogue in the entire show.
If we die out here, we're gonna kill you!
Patience is a virtue! Shut the fuck up, bitches!
So after we meet them, the two
Awesome, awesome. I like this.
take off, and they find their poop ghost. Wait, he's merely a handsome plumber.
You're a hot piece of ass.
Do not do it.
La 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 la! You can't hear this! You can't hear this!
After that, the two go back home
Oh my
because they didn't
god. This anime is different. Yes,
Anything.
I think it's pushing boundaries in Japan.
do they were supposed to do. This is where you start realizing how the show's gonna play out. Panty and Stocking are much more like you and I than they initially seem. They care
I don't know if I'm like this.
a lot about the same
Like, I'm not fucking Pumbler, guys.
things we do. Cock, sugar, the essentials. Dumb stuff like saving people and killing ghosts, that gets in the way.
I
Every
don't like this. I like saving ghosts and killing people.
episode is about a different ghost that Panty and Stocking slowly work themselves up to fighting, each time in a different way. What happened to the ghost we were supposed to worry about?
It's Evangelion.
Holy shit!
Shit! Oh,
What the fuck are we gonna do?
Panty and Stocking turn hot for 10 seconds and finally do their jobs. This is one half of episode 1. Remember, they take inspiration from cartoons, so every episode is split into two 11-minute halves, just like the shows you used to eat cereal to. This
yes, because we don't have enough patience.
Appreciation.
I like this.
for American culture is the heart of what makes Panty and Stocking so unique. There's references to Ren and Stimpy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Transformers, the Michael Bay version, the Powerpuff Girls, High School Musical, Fight Club, Beverly
My
Hills,
favorite things of the world, man. Everything that I love.
Pulp Fiction, South Park. Some scenes look straight out of Foster's Home, and Chuck is a reference to Invader Zim. Every episode has some reference around the corner. They're super fun to
I think this is Berserk. I don't know why. This
find. As awesome as that is, the way this impacts the format is more important. Let's say I want to build a powerful narrative in a story that takes itself a bit more seriously. I might not just need characters you like, but ones that experience hardship, face their bad decisions, and fall again and again and again and again until they figure out how to stand up straight. Because that's when people grow and when you capture
But we don't like this. We want just crazy bitches fighting shit.
that, you get those memorable climaxes where the main characters reach the end of their journey. This is usually only possible if you don't blow your fucking characters into smithereens the last episode. Panty and Stocking sacrifices the ability to create tension in exchange for speccing all the way into entertainment. It sucks if you want a meaningful story, but when you want to eat cereal and scratch your nuts, this sort of thing is perfect. It allows the creators to be free. When each episode has practically fuck all to do with the last, there are no wrong answers. Hey, you want a Transformers parody where the main robot is named Coctimus Prime? Go ahead, make Tom Cruise the game show host where a lawyer monkey decides the fate of the main
crazy.
characters. Who gives a dang? There's this episode
I
that
think I like
confused the shit out of me at first. Episode 3 starts off in a desaturated, super serious warboat. Everyone's scared. That's a weird explosion. Everyone's scared. Is his handwriting
Heads up!
spermies? Everyone's pound.
Man, I'm not the only one. Nice.
Some of you guys, but you came through! You came quick, hard!
If you haven't noticed it yet, let past me explain it to you.
It's time, seamen! Get
Wait.
off!
These are sperm soldiers.
Oh, they need to respect their job.
Ew! Ew! Ew!
No.
To the orchestra for a second. Huh? This
What a different anime. I can say this. This is a different episode.
episode starts off in the perspective
This is the training arc.
of fucking sperm soldiers. It's a ball, never knowing what's going to happen next, especially when the cast is trying to push every boundary they can. Your expectations constantly fall short of what's actually going to happen next. But if it's unfunny, yuck! Carlton, you're called, sir. Fetch me the gringos. Right away, sir. Yes, these people.
Man, I love eating mini humans.
The character designs are so eye-catching, constant references, and the concepts for these episodes are super unique. But it was missing spice. What Funimation did, these gringos took a look at all the hard work Gainax produced and polished it with a different perspective. They disregarded strict translation. So much of the dialogue comes out completely natural, it sells the jokes, and the characters become believable. So when Garterbelt said,
All right, you hookers, go wash your asses in the sink.
I paused right there, because I've said this sentence almost word for word to people. All right, hookers, wash your asses in the sink. Humor varies greatly.
Yeah, this is very deep.
Depending on where you are. When you watch an anime with a good translation, half the shit is still gonna fly over your head. We don't get the puns or the references to politicians.
I know this guy. I think I know him.
And we've developed a separate sense of humor. But when you strip down that barrier and say, fuck being accurate, you get something like Ghost Stories.
The perfect adaptation.
God, you are four of the ugliest fucking kids I've ever had the misfortune of laying my eyes on. I can't wait for this bitch to kill.
As opposed to
Man. The cat's stalking.
Ghost Stories.
So the cat's stalking some facts.
However, Panty and Stocking works with the original content in perfect harmony. The basic characters and plot are intact, but now they know the ins and outs of American culture. They reference ESPN, they name drop Real Housewives of DC. This line...
My favorite anime of all
American
time.
culture. They reference ESPN, they name drop Real
Man, the OVAs were crazy, bro.
Housewives of DC. This line right here.
You better not get all fat again. Otherwise, you'll have to get way good at blowjobs.
How did they know fat women are insane at blowjobs? You would never hear this in an anime. I especially like how they've portrayed the characters here. Everyone is so extremely...
Oh my god, this is my favorite anime girl ever. Everybody has their waifu, you know? This is my waifu. Like, this is the perfect creature God's intended to create, you know? God thought, like, we need to have a perfect waifu for our anime in Japan stuff. Like, we have this one. I love her.
Distinct from one another. Panty's a crazed harlot, Garter is a walking stereotype but somehow less racist than this, Stocking is a cute goth who likes fat dorks, don't get excited, she's not real. These huge personalities collide and drum up so much chemistry, it's insane. That's how the show gets away with an entire episode taking place on a couch. I think a lot of these shows are scared to have female leads with serious defects. The most I'll see
we are afraid of women.
Is a chick that's kind of mean because she secretly likes the main character, or the classic donor that got bullied for being too pretty. All right, bro.
Oh my god, this is so terrible,
so
man. I understand this. Every girl would bully me because I was prettier than them.
Merch of the characters, so you don't want to show her pooping or being a hoe. I get it, but that's what makes it so refreshing to see female leads who are weird as hell. Panty is Panty. Stocking.
I told you, the goth girl is worse than the bitch.
Well, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen, and I want her to do it again. But that's not a katana in her hand. Let's not understate the importance of a shitty main character. Kazuma, Subaru, Riley Freeman, Rick Sanchez, Peter, Homer, Bojack. You're quite acquainted with this archetype, but rarely do you see chicks fill that role, especially not as elegantly as this. Panty and Stocking hurls nostalgia, gorgeous colors, and fire jokes at you from left and right. There's nothing quite like it. It's so brave artistically,
giant.
But it's pretty stupid. A lot of what I said can be flipped. I like how the characters are bad people.
These bitches do not care about nobody.
I like bad words.
They cuss like fucking pirates, okay?
I like how they sit around and do nothing.
They stay maxing out Garterbell's credit card. They can't keep a job to save their fucking lives.
Okay, lady, you're just picking on me now. You were describing me.
Listen, I love Panty and Stocking, okay?
Oh, okay, we're good.
But this show really does not like black people.
What? Hey, I didn't know this. I didn't watch the show, but...
I have to admit, I actually do like black people, so I kind of see where she's coming from. But you missed one thing, ma'am. They gave him the funniest line in the show, not the two gringas. Something to think about. The humor is definitely not for everybody. Much of it revolves around being vulgar or saying the word pee-pee. But if you have thick skin in...
Oh my god, I'm afraid of this word, man. When somebody says pee-pee to me, man, I try to kill myself with double guns.
Open mind, and for some reason any of this seems appealing, you'll see how sick the show can be. The art is like... Every scene is extremely stylized. It leaves an aesthetic footprint on your mind. Onomatopoeias skate around the screen. Every time a villain dies, it cuts to the crew blowing up a real doll, so you know they had fun. The show gives off such a sense of freedom. When
Okay, this is a very original
people can create
idea
without fearing the result, something like Panty and Stocking comes along. Or High Guardian Spice.
Okay, I don't know about this one. I don't know. This last one, I don't know.